to really make it known, and evidence that deadly force was authorized and was going to be used in here, and in English and in Spanish, of course, because of that, the Cuban population here. So even to be here, you needed to come in pairs. Nobody was allowed to be here on their own. So as you're in pairs, you needed to have a certain rank and a certain task to do. You needed to be on the list. So one of the stories that we got is that as somebody got promoted, so now they had a new rank, now they had a list, that now they were on the list and they had a job and a task to do here. So as that happened, he comes in here, shows his name and everything, and like the list wasn't updated yet. So the guard told him like, hey, you're not on the list, you need to get out of here, and he insisted on coming in since he was supposed to be here, and he got his arm broken. That guard broke his arm and sent him back to the barracks. And that guard actually got, a pat on the back. Like he did his job, what he was supposed to do, which is protect the side of anybody who was not authorized. The small building that you see with the fence that you see on your left, that used to be the dog kennel. There were about 8 German Shepherds here protecting this side, patrolling the double fence gate every single night. So back then, the dogs were trained in a completely different way than they are right now. The term is non-discriminatory, meaning that they didn't attack on command. They just attacked anybody who was not their handler. They were so fierce that if one of the dogs got loose when everybody was here, everyone would take over until the handler got a hold on their dog, because they were that dangerous. And then the next building that we have is the assembly and maintenance building. That missile painting that you see is an original painting of the time. So you can definitely see that they were very proud of their missiles. They were very proud of the job that they were doing here, since, the times were very tense. People in the moment were doing protection, like civilians were doing drills to protect themselves in the case of an attack or of an incoming missile. So definitely the team here was also very, very effective, and pretty much ready to have a missile in the air in less than 5 minutes.
Well, in case you can't tell, we're at the Nike missile site here in the Everglades in Florida. This was put in place after the Cuban Missile Crisis because we realized we didn't have any defenses of anything coming over from Cuba. So they had a bunch of Nike missiles up here. They had 4 of these Nike missile bases throughout down here in Florida, trying to cover this up from anything coming in from Cuba. So we got some more narration going on, so go ahead and turn that back up. Oh, okay, looks like we're gonna get out and go see what we got. Stand by.
3 inside, 1 in each port will have a nuclear warhead, and that will be like those straight lines will be the railing to take the missiles out. They usually needed 3 people to get 1 missile out of the barn into the launcher, but they were so effective that they could do it only with 1 person.
So normally this is, well, this place is pretty much closed to the general public. They shut it down in 1975, but they kind of left some of the stuff here. And so now they kind of opened it up. but not to the general public. You kind of have to go through this institute of Everglade, some kind of preservation or something. But anyway, so we was able to get on that. It also comes with a swamp tour and stuff, but I came here for this because there's only one of these guys. Check that out.
I actually left.
I think it's one of the 5 megaton. I forgot. So you gonna wheel it out for us too?
No. I'm not that effective. So this is a Nike Hercules. So I know that Nike is a family of missiles. There's a shoe brand obviously that has the same name. They were both got the name from the same source, which is Nike, the Greek goddess of victory. But obviously it happened, for different reasons that they got this name. But it's the same source of the Greek goddess of victory. So this is the Nike Hercules. There used to be another missile, the Nike Ajax, which is the one, I guess, below this one, that will have only one booster. So what they did is they grabbed 4 boosters, put them all together. So basically, the Hercules is a missile that is 4 times faster, stronger, and more potent than the first missile that they have. So it's a solid fuel and solid.
This is pretty dang cool. Not many people get to see this kind of stuff.
Now all the missiles are actually run by the Air Force on the missile side. So this was right at that limit between where the Army and the Air Force kind of switched to having all the missile bases.
So there's only a total of 4 of us. Me and Kim and this other 2 guys out here. So it's kind of neat. Get to see this stuff.
Since their range is only about 96 miles, that's about, well, for an interceptor.
Yeah. Cuba is, from here to Cuba is about 160 miles. So really the interception will be basically almost like in the Keys area, almost part of Florida. So yeah, this is a
Dacuba.
missile
Dacuba.
meant to intercept. So as you have the bombers,
Nike Hercules
most
missile.
likely the first thing that you're gonna have are those bombers coming in. The raiders will track the bombers, and then you have this missile going into it. And the whole point is they're nuclear for them to intercept at least one of them or something. So as that explodes, they'll take a whole fleet of bombers. And you have here, so this is probably, the dogs.
Missile body canister. So the missile body is okay. That's their shipping container, if you will. 1964 launch crewman, 5-ton. 5-ton missile, not 5 megaton. He said there's between 120 and 160 guys on this particular Nike site.
So you have the barracks here, and the 4 different radar pointers. So these need to be about a mile from the actual missile site, because the radar towers will get control over the missile once the missile is actually on the air. So as they launch this, the missile is just like launching into the air, of course with a certain ignition and precision and everything. But as in the air, the radar will get control over it, and also Yeah, now this place is run by veterans and volunteers.
Okay. And what's the story of this? Is it the original hardware that's been made in Europe, or is it a replica?
This is the original missile. It was found in a barn in Alabama. So this is right here.
Okay.
So it got restored by an aviation school.
Okay.
But this is how they looked, originally.
Yeah.
And do you remember those very straight, do you notice those very straight roads that we had to drive to get in here, right? So outside here, there's a borrow pit, meaning that, it's just a big hole, like the Anhinga Trail, excavated for the limestone
Yep.
to build all this site and not get flooded. So as we were opening this site, we started, checking in what was in that borrow pit, and we started finding cars. Right? Lots of cars. So one of the cars actually had a VIN number, and the park tracked the VIN number to the owner, who was still a local here in Homestead. They got to his house, and he's like, hey, so we found a car on your name in the middle of the Everglades. Can you give us an explanation about it? And he told us that they will go to the city, buy whatever cheap car they could get. Basically, they assemble a whole shop in the barracks and fix the car and drag race every time they could. So as they got deployed to another site from like one day to the other, they didn't really have a lot of time to put their affairs in order. So they'll grab their cars, throw them into the borrow pit, and report it as stolen and claim the insurance for it.
Wow.
So they didn't got in any problem, in any trouble or anything, but at least we got like a story of, how they spend their very long nights in here.
And you
This
said
is that borrow pit.
okay. And you said there were 3 missiles that were in here,
Yes. So you
inside the
see
building.
Inside, 3, and then outside another 3.
Okay.
So 18 missiles total in this site, in the whole
Okay.
missile site.
Right.
And you see how they had a missile actually outside here.
Yep.
This is that same missile.
Okay.
And that double fence that the dogs will
Yes,
patrol
yes,
every
yes.
single night. And that entrance gate where that guard broke the arm.
Okay. And there were 4 of these sites in southern Florida,
Yes.
correct?
Apparently, there's another one, or there used to be another one in Key West that was only for, not really Nike, for Hawk missiles.
Okay.
And this site, it was the last one constructed and the last one decommissioned from the Nike family.
And this one shut down in 75, right?
From 64 to 79.
Oh, 79.
Yes.
64, 79. Pretty cool. Oh, there's a German Shepherd. Yes.
You can see the navigation system.
Oh.
Now, basically, our phones have a better navigation system.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is the shipping container.
And what was this was nuclear, what was the yield of the weapon?
I think it was, depends, but it was like between 8 and 15, I believe.
8, 15
kilotons.
kiloton, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
So I think Hiroshima was 5. So you know how that technology had, evolved.
Yeah.
So they will be pressurized and fill up with nitrogen gas, and the nose will be like kind of stuck in here.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Did you get one of those? Oh, I thought it was about this place. And we'll try to film it when we go back out, but we went by the barracks and everything like that. Anyway, it just kind of started, kind of different, but here's the tracks, little rails they pushed him out on. Launched him from here. We went by the, oh yeah, we already saw the maintenance building. We did see that. Okay. So, once we leave here, let's go see what other buildings, what else they got around here to support this place. Not bad. So here we have the barracks, got some more maintenance, had the mess hall, main communications for the Nike missile base here in the Everglades in Florida. It's a pretty interesting, nice opportunity. It's the only one in the world that still remains. So that was a pretty good adventure. And we hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you on our next adventure. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
And that's all, folks.